Hey everyone, back to you into today's very different weekend forecast. Today, having a detailed look at the weather for the next 7 days across the British Isles. There'll be quite a bit of dry weather actually coming up through the coming week, but I think we'll find turning more unsettled later on. So from around late Wednesday onwards through to the end of the week, it will turn more unsettled, and there'll be a little bit of rain coming down across the country overnight tonight and into tomorrow as well. But in between, quite a lot of dry weather to enjoy. And Bank Holiday Monday not looking too bad either. Now, we're getting on with the weekend forecast. Just to mention the ads, there's video ads on all pages, so open up in the content, so give them a watch. Come to the website. There's also links to articles on all pages, so click through the widgets, and thanks very much for doing that. The websites that you're using for the weekend forecast got the radar pictures of charts at the end from weatheroutlook.com, and also charts.com. You can find a link to both those websites on the links page. So here we are with the radar picture. Not a great deal to see really. There's a few showers down to the east and southeast of London, and they've got some rain just coming into the radar picture, heading in towards the far northwest of Scotland. That's tonight and tomorrow's rain, but otherwise there's lots of dry weather across the country. Not a great deal going on, albeit though with a fair amount of cloud. So here's today's Arctic pressure chart. We've got a nice ridge of high pressure across the country that extends back this big area of high pressure in the Azores. The low pressure that's bringing that rain to the northwest of Scotland is around Iceland, and that's pushing in some weather fronts ahead of it. So a lot of dry weather really for the rest of Saturday. There will be some showers developing down in the far south. One or two of those could be rather on the sharp side, but I think you'll be unlucky to catch one in any one place. The rest of the country largely dry until we come to the outbreaks of rain that will be pushing into the far northwest of Scotland through the course of the afternoon. Now, if the sun comes out, temperatures could get quite warm today, up to around 17 or 18 degrees, maybe a little bit higher, perhaps 20 or 21 down in the far southwest. But under the clouds, you're going to be struggling in the mid-teens really. So quite a big temperature variation today between the areas that stay pretty cloudy and the areas that get some decent sunny spells coming through. Overnight, cloud and rain will spread through Scotland in towards Northern Ireland, and eventually getting towards the northern parts of England, with clearer showery conditions falling to the far north and northwest of Scotland. Rest of England and Wales staying mainly dry. No problems with temperatures tonight, no lower than 5, 6, 7 degrees. Into certainly that weather front will be coming down across England and Wales through the course of the day, so we'll find outbreaks of rain in the morning across particularly southern Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, North Wales too. That'll spread across the rest of England and Wales through the day. Now, it's very tricky to decipher how extensive and heavy this rain is going to be. It could just be nothing more than a band of sort of showers, or it could be quite a persistent area of rain, and I'm not entirely certain exactly how this plays out tomorrow. It could potentially be a fairly wet day across parts of England and Wales, but I've got a suspicion it's going to be mainly sort of showery in nature and probably not that heavy, so sort of on and off showery type conditions through the day, and eventually most of it will clear away anyway as brighter skies push down from the north, with the rain becoming confined to East Anglia and South East England by the end of the afternoon. Temperatures will be cooler in the north, so looking at temperatures there, just 13, 14 or 15 degrees. In the south, we could still be reaching 19 or 20 degrees, so still into the mid to upper 60s Fahrenheit. Now we go on into Bank Holiday Monday, and it looks okay. High pressure is out to west of the country. It's not a great Bank Holiday Monday by any means. It's not going to be a heat wave, and in fact, it is going to be quite a bit cooler compared to earlier in the weekend. But with this reach so close, there should be a lot of dry weather. Any rain in the southeast will go away overnight, Sunday into Monday, and then Monday will be basically a dry day. Could be a shower scattered around here and there. And I think we'll be bringing down again quite a lot of cloud. There'll be some brighter sunny spells mixed in, and temperatures will, I say, be cooler than we've been used to, but still up to around 16 or 17 degrees in the best of the sunshine. So plenty of useful dry weather for Bank Holiday Monday. You may need a coat if you're going to the coast. It may be a little bit chilly, but overall, we've had far, far worse Bank Holiday Mondays than the one that's coming up this time. Now we start the working week still with that ridge of high pressure out to west of the country on Tuesday, so lots of dry weather continues, and probably more in way of sunshine coming through on Tuesday actually, and that could lift temperatures back up towards 19 or 20 degrees in the best of those sunny spells. Another mainly dry day, but then things start to go downhill a bit on Wednesday as pressure weakens and this area of low pressure begins to move in from the northwest. So after a dry start, I think we'll find cloud and outbreaks of rain spreading into Scotland, Northern Ireland, about eventually push down in towards Northern England and North Wales as well. Rest of England and Wales staying mostly dry through daylight hours on Wednesday. Temperatures in the south could be up to 20 degrees, 68 Fahrenheit, but obviously with the wind and rain further north, it will be quite cool. Outbreaks of rain spreads across the rest of the country overnight Wednesday into Thursday. There could still be some of that lingering about in the east on Thursday morning, but most of it should go. And then we're building in this very weak transient ridge, so quite a bit of dry weather on Thursday. There'll be some showers in the north, but otherwise fair amount of dry weather with sunny spells coming through. Temperatures will be cooler, but still up to around 17 or 18 degrees. The sun has enough strength in it now. We're almost into summer now, so it's got enough strength, but even when it's cooler, it's still going to be warm, really, when the sun shines. But this next area of low pressure is winding itself up in the Atlantic, and that sweeps into Friday. And this is an unusually deep area of low pressure for the time of year. The central pressure of this is going down to 975 millibars out to west of the UK. So that's unusually deep, almost autumnal, really, spreading wet and windy weather across the country. Some of that rain could be quite heavy. And you notice from the tightly packed ice bars that it's going to be windy as well on Friday. So wet and windy to end the week. Temperatures obviously will be knocked on the head a bit by all of this wind and rain. And as we go into next weekend, we stay unsettled with that low pressure to the north of Scotland, bringing in showers with longer spells of rain. It's windy as well, these tightly packed isobars. The best of the conditions probably in the south, but most places will get showers and quite cool temperatures next weekend. Finally, have a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook, just so that you can see the weather in your area over the next few days. Lots of dry weather across the country today, chance of a shower in the south. This is suggesting a lot of sunshine, but as we know, there is more cloud than this is showing. So there are cloudy spells with this, but also some sunny spells coming through. Overall, not too bad. Band of cloud and showery rain coming south, pushing south and east on Sunday, with bright skies following along behind. Mostly dry and fine on Bank Holiday Monday, but temperatures will be cooler. But a lot of dry weather, so not going to be too bad at all if you're going out and about. And that continues into Tuesday as well, temperatures lifting up a bit also. And then more rain starts to come in as we go through into Wednesday. It gradually turns more unsettled through to the end of the week, so by Friday it is turning wet and windy, particularly in the northwest, but that will spread across many parts of the country, actually, through the course of the day. So, in summary, I think we're looking at a fair amount of dry weather up to midweek. We've got this little interruption tomorrow with some showery rain. Well, tonight and tomorrow, showery rain coming down across the country. But really, lots of dry weather through to midweek. Then it turns more unsettled, wet and windy by Friday. That's it for now. Have a great weekend. Keep checking back to Gas Service for all the updates that are coming up over the weekend. But that's all now. Thanks for watching.